So welcome everybody. Welcome to this all levels Vinyasa flow class with your host Michael Dinney. That's me. And we'll start laying on our backs today. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the floor just in front of your sitting bones. Almost like a bridge pose. And then you can roll the shoulders back into the floor, broadening across the collarbones. Create space around your neck, honoring the natural cervical curve, the natural curve of your neck which flows off the floor. And then as you do a little body scan, maybe you can find the natural curve of the lumbar spine, the lower back. And it's totally natural to have that. It's going to help you with opening the chest in a lot of situations. With your elbows in by your sides, rest your hands on your upper belly so you can feel with your hands the upper belly and the lowest ribs. Use a very modest effort to loop the shoulders back into the floor, broadening across the chest. And start to feel the breath. Belly rising on the inhale. Short pause at the top. And then it flows down on the exhale, in towards the core of the body. And you can use a very subtle technique which is called ujjayi breathing, where we create a little bit of a closure in the back of the throat, like a soft whisper. And with that comes a really soft ocean-like sound. So you can listen to that sound and imagine an ocean wave. So as it moves up towards the shoreline, there's a brief pause at the crest of the inhale. And then it flows back into the sea on the exhale. Try to feel that flow, that fluid energy of the breath. And try to slow that breath. So we can think of the throat as being the uppermost part of the core, and then the lower part of the core is going to be in the base of the spine, pelvic floor. So you can imagine the pelvic floor was a candle flame lifting, and the key is to focus on that lift as you inhale. Very easy to lose that as you inhale. And you can even visualize a brilliant, bright energy flowing up the spine as you inhale, drawing the mind into the present moment. So we have this upward expanding energy on the inhale, flowing from the base of the spine up to the heart. And this downward flowing, calming energy on the exhale. And then let's add the movement of the arms. On your next inhalation, lift the arms over the head towards the back of the mat, resisting gravity, keeping the arms straight. On the exhale, slowly return the hands down by your hips. Slow the movement. Again, long inhale, lift the arms. Allow the ribs to naturally lift up to the chin. And then exhaling, slowly float down. Feeling the breath, feeling the body. And continue at your own pace. Honor the natural pauses at the ends of the breaths. And the first step is bringing the breath under control by slowing it down. Visualizing the energy of the breath flowing up these really fine streams. And then we'll add to the movement, starting the same way. Inhale to lift the arms, reaching back. And then staying there, exhale to lift your hips up, scooping the tailbone towards the knees. Try to lengthen your low back. Inhaling, bring the arms down, rolling the upper traps into the floor. Exhale down through the vertebra, nice and slow. It's like a wave-like movement through the spine. Inhale, reach the arms back. Allow the shoulder blades to lift to the ears. Exhaling, lift the hips up, scoop the tail forward. Inhale, lowering the arms down. Exhale as slowly as possible, extra slow around the low back region. And continue at your own pace. Let the breath move you. And so we'll offer an intermediate version for these next two. You can take it or leave it. It starts the same way. Inhaling to reach back. Exhaling, scoop the tail forward, lift the hips, just like we did. Now here's the difference. End of exhale, totally empty, and hold the breath empty of air. Lock your throat, hold your breath, relax the abdomen. If you know the abdominal vacuum, incorporate that, and then lower through the vertebra without breathing. And as your hips come down, quickly lower your arms. Take a resting breath in. And resting breath out. So traditionally that's called Uddiyana Bandha or Uddiyana Kriya, the upward flying abdominal lock. Again, inhale to reach back, expanding the ribs. Long exhale, scoop tail forward and lift the hips. Really exaggerate the exhale in the ocean. Empty, hold, lock your throat. Swallow the saliva to lock it, and then relax the belly without breathing. Abdominal vacuum if you know it. Lower slowly through the vertebra of the low back. And then quickly lower the arms. And resting breath in. So one more opportunity to try that. Full exhale. Choose your own adventure. Extra puff to fully empty. Hold, locking the throat. Quickly lower the arms and then breathe in. And breathe out. Windshield wiper the legs side to side, taking the feet even wider, as wide as the mat. It's opening up through the hips, low back, chest. Feel it out. If you know the vacuum, it can be kind of cool to use a mini vacuum while you do this. Stretching into the back of the diaphragm. Stretching into the belly. And then come back to center. Cross the ankles and roll forward and back along the length of the spine. I could do this all day, but this isn't about me, it's about you. So let's come into sitting. Feels so good. It's like a free massage. So any simple sitting pose will do. And then bring your hands over your lap. As you exhale, find your cat spine. I'm hesitant to call it an angry cat because the cats I know are loving. And then as you inhale, slowly come forwards, lifting the heart and then the chin. Exhale, shoulders forward, tail scoops under, look to your navel. Inhale, roll up through the vertebra, lifting the ribs just like Uddiyana Bandha. And then exhale, rounding back. And continue exploring this gentle wave-like movement through the spine. One thing that can really help is moving into that round back position and then starting the inhale from there. Maybe you get a sense of breathing into your low back and then drawing that breath up around the ribs and into the heart. And really connecting with this idea, in my view, is the main benefit of postural yoga. All right, let's start to make some big circles now. So you can round your back, lean over one leg and then the other, coming forwards with the heart, and then leaning back again. And then come back to center. Bring the hands just behind you and off to the sides. Take the feet wide apart, seated version of windshield wipers. Exhale, knees to the left, lifting the right hip. Inhale across center. Exhale, lift the left hip. And continue exploring that movement. Really go for it. And then come back to center. Bring your left shin to the floor. And then take your right foot outside of that left hip. Wiggle the feet as far away from each other as possible. And then we'll take the left arm up on an inhale. Exhale, slide the right hand out, side bending. And breathe. Try squeezing the inner legs, squeeze the glutes. And bring some length up the left side of the body. If your shoulder hurts, try bringing it further forward in front of your chin, and then lift the whole shoulder to the ear. Maybe you can feel the breath flowing up the left side of the belly, left side of the ribs. And then engaging both sides of the core, slowly come up. Take the hands off to the sides and switch. Right shin down, left foot comes across. Wiggle the feet further if you can. And then inhale, right arm up. Exhale, sliding the left hand out, side bending. Squeezing the inner legs. Breathing deep. Just imagine that person yelling outside is cheering on your diaphragmatic breath. Connect to the full depth of the exhale. I once attended a weekend meditation where someone was busking outside the window. Just got to surrender. If it works everywhere, right? And then both sides of the core strong. Inhale, come up. And exhale, let go. We'll take the hands forward to table position. And this next move is from our very own Peter La Victoire. I'm a big fan. So we'll take the right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, elbow towards knee. And then keeping arm and knee bent out to the sides on the in-breath. Exhale, elbow, knee. Straight ahead, straight back. Inhale. Exhale, elbow, knee. Focus on the glutes. Inhale, out to the sides, abduction. Exhale, elbow, knee. One more of each. Inhale, straight ahead, straight back. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, abduction. Exhale, elbow, knee. And then inhale, table position, relax. Exhale, connect in with the core. Left arm forward, right leg back, inhale. Exhale, elbow, knee. Out to the sides, inhale. Exhale, elbow, knee. Again, inhale, reach forwards, bird dog. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, out to the sides. Exhale, elbow, knee. One more of each. Inhale, forwards and back. Exhale, curl in. Out to the sides, inhale. And then exhale, table position. Take the hands further forward now. Take the knees back a little bit. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, scoop the tail under. Sit back towards your heels. Inhale, come forwards, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows. Modified chaturanga, lower the pelvis. Inhale, pressing up. Tuck the chin. Sit back on the exhale. Inhale, come forwards. Modified chaturanga, you can lift the chin, see how it feels. Exhale down. Tucking the chin, inhale to press up. And sit back on the exhale. Flowing like waves, continue at your own pace. If you'd like an extra challenge, you're welcome to press back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Down dog, exhale. A few more to go. And then exhale all the way down, lower knees and pelvis. It's a great way to modify your chaturanga. And we'll meet in Sphinx pose, coming onto the forearms. Draw the breath deep into the belly. And maybe you can feel the belly expanding against the floor as you're breathing. You can also start to use your hands pulling back a little bit, even letting the elbows go out to the sides. So we're internally rotating the shoulders a little bit while pulling the hands in. And really focus on your breathing. Full exhales. And then long, slow inhales from the belly up to the ribs. And really help to pull back with your hands, awakening the shoulders, awakening the muscles between the shoulder blades and under the armpits. And exhale all the way down. Hands by low ribs. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Chin is the last thing to come up. Exhale from the core. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Feel free to walk it out. Move the hips around. Stretch the sides of the spine. From down dog, take an inhale to push the thighs back. Exhale, round your back like an angry cat. Move into plank. Lift the chin. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, tuck the chin. Round your back to plank. Spread your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin. Roll through the vertebra. And once more. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift the chin. And then walk your hands towards your feet, bending your knees, ragdoll. Hold on to opposite elbows, letting your spine hang loose. Let gravity do its work, tractioning, lengthening the spine. Knees bending, legs strong, spine relaxed. Feel your way through the movement. It can be really nice to take your feet even wider as well. And from that ragdoll, bend your knees as much as you can. And we'll press the hands into the floor and come into a toe squat. Push down through the base of the toes. Sit back on your heels. Try to get your knees towards the floor. And we'll press the backs of the hands into each other. I'll give you the side profile for a better view. So from the toe squat, take your hands forward, just like table. Pushing through the hands, drop the tail. With an exhale, lift the knees up. And then with an inhale, push your hips back. And then exhale, come forward. Keep the knees hovering close to the ground. The closer they are to the ground, the harder it's going to be. And this is a truly core strength, 'cause we're not just working with the shoulders and the abs, we're working with the psoas, muscle that connects the leg bones to the low back. Hip flexion power. And then press back to full downward facing dog. Feel free to straighten your legs. Reach the heels towards the floor. And then explore engaging your abs and tucking in the chin a bit. Maybe you can feel the breath flowing into the lower back. There's so many ways to do downward dog, so if you like to do more of a back bend in your down dog, that's a really nice way to do it too. In that case, we push the palms forward and send the heart towards the feet. But still, try to create support for your lower back by scooping in from under the belly, dropping the tail. On your next inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, raise the arms overhead, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. Inhale, spread the arms like wings. Lift the shoulders, and then lift the chin. And come back to mountain. Exhale, slowly lowering the chin down. And again. Inhale, spread the arms. Lift everything up. Lift the ribs up out of the belly. Exhale down. So we work with this little suction inwards below the navel as we inhale. And that's the root energy of the pelvic floor, or Mula Bandha as it's called in yoga. So play around. As the shoulders lift up, they can support the head so that the chin can also lift. And the same thing is what happens in upward dog. We actually let the shoulders come up so that the lift of the chin can be supported. Great, and we'll take it through a half sun salute. So as you inhale, lift the arms, lift the chin. As you exhale, try leading with the chin, gaze down the nose, and as the hands come down, look towards the belly button. Inhale, roll up halfway, scoop in below the navel. Exhale, fold again, contracting the abdomen, tuck the chin. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms. Exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. And again, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, arms out to the sides. And then hands down, look to belly button. Inhale, roll up halfway, shoulder blades spread, shoulders to ears. Fold on the exhale, reach through the floor. Lift the heart, spread the arms. Inhale to come up. Exhale, arms at sides. And then we'll take a resting breath in mountain. And full exhale. Good, full sun salute. So it starts the same way. Inhale to reach up, look thumbs. And exhale, fold. Lean back through the heels. Feel free to bend your knees to touch down. Inhale, lift the heart halfway, scoop in the low belly, bending your knees. Exhale to plank, and lower to the floor. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Chin is the last thing to lift. Exhale from the core, curling into down dog. And breathe. Press out through the heel of the palm, broaden across the collarbones. 3 more breaths. Try to slow that breath. One more breath in. On a long exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, jumper step. Inhale to look up. Exhale, fold, contracting the front of the legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, mountain pose. And resting breath in. And resting breath out. Inhale, raise the arms. And then exhale, look down your nose as you fold. Instead of looking at where you're going, just follow your nose. Inhale, roll up halfway, plant the hands. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Expand the chest towards the chin and breathe deep. At the same time, soften the low back using the support of the core, which can mean so many different things. It can be a very gentle action. Next, exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, jumper step. Inhale to look up. Exhale, fold. Spread the arms. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. And take a resting breath in, hands together. Exhale to bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down. Inhale, look up. Option to lean into the hands. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 1, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, opening to the side, longer stance. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right arm reaches back. Then as you exhale, windmill the arms, taking the left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. You can stay there or go onto the outer edges of both feet and breathe. Turning the right hip out a little more if you wish. And then exhale to look down. Inhale, plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward. Warrior 1, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, lunge on right toes, taking the right hand down, left arm up. Option 2, go onto the outer edges of both feet. And breathe. Next exhale, look down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And breathe. Long breath in to lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Jumper step. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Bending knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, stand tall. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, bend the knees, heavy on the heels. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, follow your nose towards your navel, bow in. Lifting the head, inhale. Try to bend your knees, plant the hands. Low plank, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior one. Back foot flat. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Lift the arms. Exhale, warrior two again. Inhale, reverse the warrior, reach back. This time, side angle on the exhale. So take your right forearm to your thigh. Actively press your thigh against your arm to awaken the psoas. From there, reach your fingertips to the floor next to your foot. And breathe. Exhale to look down. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill the arms on the exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Option to go onto the outer edges of both feet again. Extra challenge, try picking up the right foot. Lift the knee to the sky. Or land the ball of the foot behind you slowly, opening up a little bit more towards the sky. And then looking down, take that right foot to the outside of your hand again. Lower your left knee. And we'll come on to our forearms for gecko lunge. So you can bring your left knee down for a moment, and then tuck the toes under, lifting that knee. Try to keep the back leg straight, and play with rocking forward and back. In terms of what you do with your right foot, you could have it flat, or you can also explore angling your foot out, moving from the hip joint. And just notice what there is to notice as you're exploring there. Maybe you find a sweet spot. And press back through that left heel. 3 more breaths. And then lower your left knee. Bring your hands to the floor. Spinal twist. You can take your right hand against the inner thigh. It's a great place to be. From there, try reaching your right arm back, and then lift your left shin off the floor. Whether or not you catch it doesn't matter. If it's available, go ahead and grab that foot with your hand, pulling the heel in towards you. And then try kicking the foot against your hand to open up into more of a twist, a little more of a back bend as well. Try to stay strong in the buttocks. Anybody feeling anything? Exhale, let go. Inhale, walk it back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior, left arm reaching back. And then start with forearm on the thigh for side angle, so the easier version. Actively press your thigh up against your forearm to awaken the hip. And then from there, go ahead and straighten your arm, reaching your fingertips towards the floor. So we're strengthening the left hip flexors, psoas connection. We're also working the buttocks, rooting firmly through the heels. Exhale to look down. Inhale, warrior two. Lunging on back toes. Exhale to windmill the arms. Right hand down, left arm up. You can stay in a lunge. Option 2, outer edges of the feet. Option 3, pick up the left foot, lift the knee to the sky for a moment, and then slowly try landing the ball of the foot, if you wish. And then back to center, take your left foot outside of your left hand again, gecko lunge. We'll start by reaching back through the right heel, lower the knee, and then bring your forearms to the floor. Parallel or fingers interlaced, both are great. And now tucking the back toes under, lift the back knee, straighten the leg. It'll be about 10 breaths. So do play with rocking forward and back. As your pelvis moves further back, it's going to challenge more of the range of motion around that hip joint, especially for those of you on the outer edge of the left foot. Flex toes to shin, keeping the shin strong. And this is like a safe way to explore leg behind the head flexibility. Not that that's useful in any way, but somehow it's related to sitting, I'm sure. You can tell what my nemesis pose is. Back bends, sure. That makes sense. A few more breaths. Try reaching back through that right heel. Keep the legs straight, buttocks strong, quadriceps contracted. And at last, lower the knee. Walk the hands back under the shoulders, straightening the arms. Let's pivot out over that left heel, so you're on the outer edge of the foot. And then we'll reach the left arm back. Lift the right shin off the floor. Great place to stay. If it's there, you can catch the foot. And then play with pulling the foot in towards you. And then try kicking the foot against the hand. The leg doesn't have to move. You're just awakening different connections to help open the left chest. And with an exhale, let go, hands down. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a free breath in. Exhale, lift the heels, bend your knees. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bowing the head in. Bend your knees. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale, stand tall in mountain pose. And we'll open up towards the left side of the room. You can take your feet wide apart, wide spread angle. So catching the waist, take a full exhale, draw in the low belly, and then bend your knees a little bit. And with an inhale, roll up through the spine, lift the heart, and then the chin. Exhale, fold, reach for the floor. Look to your belly button. Roll up halfway on the inhale. Lift the chin at the end. Fold on the exhale. And repeat that a few times. Inhale, roll up. Spread the shoulder blades. Exhale, bow in. Bend the arms. Last one. Inhale, roll up. Pause there. Or exhale to fold. 5 slow breaths. You can enjoy this posture, rooting the feet. If you'd like to get an inversion in, you're welcome to interlace the fingers, head behind the hands, lifting the legs up to headstand, or your preferred choice of inversion. If you're doing headstand, focus on pressing strongly through the wrist. And try stretching your legs out to the sides so you're still getting that benefit of lengthening the inner thighs, the adductor muscles. Such a huge part of hip opening is getting that inner thigh length. And then exhale, lowering your feet. Inhale to lift the heart halfway. Exhale, turn the feet away from each other. Skandasana, so bend your left leg, right leg straightening. Inhale across center and switch. You can use the floor for support. If you like more of a challenge, you can keep the heart up with the hands together. If you did a hard class yesterday, maybe you want to chill out today. Maybe you don't. That's okay. The body is mysterious. It's more than our formulas. Let's bend that left leg and hang out. So you could do a squat with the heel down. If you'd like to stretch the sole of your foot more, feel free to do a toe squat. And we'll take 5 slow breaths. For all you runners in the house, that toe squat might feel real nice today. Any runners in the house? A few people? It's hard to lift your hands off the floor right now, I realize that. I'm just all happy to be with you all here today. I'm getting all giddy. And then we'll come across center, switching sides, bend the right leg, turning out from the hip joint. Find your posture. Maybe it's a heel squat, maybe it's a stretch for the sole of the foot. And then releasing, come back to center. Parallel legs. With an inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, hold your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale fully. Turn the feet away from each other. Bend your knees with the hands along the inner thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder. Left shoulder presses forward, inward spin. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Try to keep the buttocks strong, actively squeezing the heels towards each other as you flow. And think of moving from the core of the body. So it can even help to bring your hands off of your legs, just to make sure that you're moving from the core. One great technique is taking your fingertips to your collarbones and then pushing the shoulder forward. Oh. And then try bringing that awareness back to the hands to inner thighs position. Then inhale back to center. Exhale, pause there. Arms out to the sides. Inhale, slowly come up. Very good. Exhale, turn the left foot in, right foot to the front of the mat. Take a breath in, bending your right knee. Exhale, bounce side angle, right forearm to thigh, left arm behind the back. Great place to stay. Option 2, got a little bit lower, reaching the right arm through the legs to catch the left hand, wrist, whatever you can reach is great. Whichever pose you're in, focus on engaging the buttocks now and turning the left chest open. Feel free to bend the front knee even more. On your next exhale, take the hands down to the mat, lift your left heel, hands under shoulders, and then pick up your right foot for half crow, round your back. Hold the posture, round your spine. Option 2, bend the elbows, and then try to straighten them. Option 3, bend the elbows, shift the weight forward to lift the left leg. Elbows squeeze in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a free breath. Next inhale, lift your heels. Left foot forward on the exhale. Right foot turns out to the side. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Left forearm to thigh. Right arm behind the back for half bound position. Or full bind, getting a little bit lower. Left arm reaching through to grab the right hand or the wrist. And breathe. Exhale, lower the hands. Lift the right heel so you're on right toes. And then push into your hands, rounding the back, shoulders away from ears. Pick up that left foot, knee on the outer arm. Hold for 3 breaths. Option 2, bend the elbows and straighten. Option 3, bend and shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come through a seated position. Bring your legs out in front. And then bring the hands half a foot behind you. Right ankle over the left thigh near the knee. Pressing that right hip forward. Lift and open the chest. On your next exhalation, extend the hips. Inhale, slowly come down. 2 more vinyasas. And last one. And you return to that sitting position. Option 2, fire log, also known as double pigeon, where you try to stack one shin over the other. It's helpful to wiggle that top foot a little closer to the knee in many cases, but not all. And then take an inhale to lift the heart. Option to fold on the exhale, walking the hands forward. And breathe. If you fold it and you're not feeling much, you can try to pull back with your forearms. And this can have the effect of tipping the pelvis forward a little bit, sticking out the buttocks, helping us get into that hip again. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold to the right. Inhale, lift the heart again. And then release the posture. And we'll place the left ankle over right thigh. So roll your shoulders up and back, lift the chest. Exhale, extend the hips. 2 more vinyasas. Inhale down. And then use the exhale, rooting the heel, strong core and buttocks. Inhale down. Exhale, extend. Inhale down. Feel free to hold this posture. Option 2, right shin to the floor, left leg stacks, fire log, also known as double pigeon. So you can either sit up tall or start to fold forward. And then inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, fold over the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold over the right side. And inhale, center. Bring your legs out in front for staff pose, Dandasana. So find a tall spine. Loop the shoulders up and back and lift your heart. Take a few breaths here. See how much you can straighten the legs without rounding the spine. Drawing in the low belly and the pelvic floor. And take a full exhale. As you inhale, lift the arms, lift the ribs. Look up to your thumbs. Exhale, reach for the big toes with your peace fingers, bowing the head in. Spinal wave. Inhale, roll up halfway. Lift the chin. Exhale, folding. Bow the head in slow. And repeat. Inhale, lift the ribs. And then look up. Exhale, fold. Bowing the head in. And then last one. Inhale, suck in the low belly. Lift the ribs. Exhale, bend the arms, folding. We'll take 5 deep breaths. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release the pose, and then take the legs wide apart. You're welcome to open up to the side or stay facing forward, up to you. And then inhale, open the arms, engage the legs. Exhale, try hinging at the hip, just coming forward a little bit. Inhale, come up with strong buttocks. Exhale, quadriceps contract, come forward. Inhale, buttocks contract, coming up. Last one, exhale forward. You can catch the feet or take the hands forward in front of you. Pull back on the inhale, lift the heart, bend the arms, exhale, maybe folding a bit more. Find your sweet spot and breathe. A few of us were chatting about working from home strategies, and this is one of my favorite positions for writing emails. You can just visualize, just kidding, try not to visualize that. Come back to the golden light rising up the spine. And then inhale, slowly come on up. Exhale, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. So you can turn to the front of the mat again. And then holding the soles of the feet, take an inhale to scoop in the low belly, lift the heart and look up. Exhale, fold over. And breathe. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, bring the knees together. And take a breath in to raise the arms. Exhale, scoop the tail under, engaging the abs, lay down slowly. And then as you lay down, you can shuffle your pelvis over to the right side of the mat. And then bring your right foot to the outside of the left thigh, spinal twist. Exhale, knees to the left. And you're welcome to have the arms out to the sides, or you may find it nice to use your left hand to gently press the right thigh towards the floor. And take some deep breath there, expanding up the right side body. And very slowly come back to center. Lift the hips, move the pelvis to the left edge of the mat, and then take that left ankle across the thigh. Exhale, spinal twist the other way. Option to use your right hand to help the thigh down a little. And then drop into your breath. And then slowly come back to center. Center the pelvis on the mat. Hug your knees in towards your shoulders for a few breaths. And try drawing the knees wide apart. Relax and lengthen the belly. Deep, slow breath. And when you're ready, make your way into Shavasana. Stretching the legs out towards the corners of the mat, arms at sides. Create space for the neck. Honor the natural lumbar curve. If it's uncomfortable, you can scoop your tailbone forward a little, and then completely let go of the body. Letting yourself be supported. Completely relax through the forehead. And then bring awareness down through the jaw, releasing all tension. Relax the throat, the neck, shoulders. Completely relax the belly. Relax the floor of the core, pelvic floor. Relax the hips, hands and feet. Slowly come back to your breath. Begin to fill the belly on the inhale. And then we'll take a long inhale to stretch the arms back overhead. Point the feet and take a full exhale breath there. And then wrap your arms around your legs, hug the knees into the chest, and gently rock side to side, massaging the back. And make your way up to a comfortable sitting position. And we'll close practice with the chant of Om one time. So we'll bring the hands together over the heart, lower the chin down a little bit so that the breath flows more towards the hands. And take a long breath in. Thank you all so much for practicing today. It's great to be in your company. Peace, everybody. Thanks, folks at home.